Donna Keaton is a very powerful Eastern European crime figure.
You like borscht?
And you want to be his son-in-law?
观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看本周的对话好莱坞，我是主持人沈旺。熟悉我们节目的朋友们可能已经认出了，这个呢就是曾经上过我们节目的格莱美当年New Age 最佳专辑奖的获得者Omar Akram。Hi, how are you doing today?
Nice to see you.
然后我们今天呢 ，Omar 呢邀请了他的好朋友，可能喜欢喜剧片的朋友也认出来了，好莱坞著名的演员 Ken Davitian。Hi, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I love the way you talk.
And you guys are like, oh yes, we agree.
Yes,
We agree.
we agree. Yes, whatever she said, we agree.
So welcome to our show. And
Thank you.
obviously you guys are good friends. We've already
Yes.
talked a lot and everything. You guys are doing things together. So tell us what's going on recently.
I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't like this.
He's,
Why are we
he's,
doing a show together?
he's bald and I'm almost bald. That's why I keep asking him about advice for
Yeah.
his hair.
You know, somebody approached me at
They approached you?
a party. Did I ever tell you? I was telling this to Larry, that they said that if you're bald, you're not gonna make it in Hollywood.
Oh, tell that to Yul
Not
Brynner.
true.
And then somebody said, hey, this guy won a Grammy, and then he goes, oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe you'll make it. That's the music business. But what are we doing together? We're doing a lot of things together because we have it's not just a friendship. We have a chemistry. I think we'd be great. We're doing a film together that he's working on, a horror film. I'm doing a pilot, and he's doing the music, and he's
So
trying
he's
to get a
scoring
part.
for the film, and you're gonna be the actor.
Yes, I'm going to portray an Armenian character that goes to live with his very, very liberal daughter and her African-American husband, who is the mayor of Laguna Beach.
That's a lot of information
Yes,
right there.
but what it is Archie Bunker goes to
I
live
don't
with
need to
Obama.
watch it now because you already told me everything.
Well, you need to know everything because you're going to make the music.
That's right. And you're gonna give me a small part.
Very small.
A very small part. I told him, I
only
said,
small part.
if I do the music, you
Yeah.
have to give me like a small part
In return.
in return.
Okay, so I don't have to pay you for the music.
No, I didn't say that.
Uh,
I didn't say that. You still have to pay.
that's what I heard in this ear.
And you guys are doing a horror film together. That's
Yes.
what I heard.
Yeah, we're doing a horror film that I'm co-producing that will be shot at the end of this year. We're doing that in collaboration with Lionsgate Studios. And basically it's a horror movie that takes place all in one location in Beverly Hills in a big mansion. So we have a lot of the YouTube stars and some of the younger guys are in it, and then Ken and I are involved.
We're the older guys.
Yeah, you're the older guy. I'm sort of the medium guy.
But look at this face. It's scary. Just look. It's already a horror movie. It's
Yeah.
the poster is right there. Just
So
him.
we don't. I mean, that's what's gonna bring people into the theater.
Yeah.
Is my face,
Yeah.
right?
Ooh.
So takes place at this mansion in Beverly Hills with all of these sort of celebrity YouTubers, and then something horribly goes wrong, and then the rest you have to come and see the movie.
Any names that we know that are available?
We can't really talk about it because
Oh,
we're
okay.
in the midst of kind of getting everybody involved. But one person that I could tell you is Ken.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna be in it.
And the other person is
And
you.
me, I'm gonna be
Yes.
in it. So these are the two people that I could tell you
Yeah,
that are
definitely.
going to be in it. And perhaps you.
That's already attractive.
Perhaps you.
Oh, perhaps me.
Perhaps you.
Oh, so
Do you
you're
have a
inviting me
YouTube
right
following?
now. Not really though.
It's okay, but she
We
will
have
after she
that-
appears in our film.
I did a video with a guy named Curtis, and that video was only 3 minutes long, and it received 38 million hits. So
38 million.
38 million hits. So we're trying to get those type of people because he always gets 10, 15 million. So we're getting those people that are in the new
The
age.
digital era.
Yes,
Celebrity.
So we're getting those guys in. They already have a built-in huge following. And it's kind of where the industry's sort of going
I
there,
think so, yeah.
as you probably know. So we're getting those guys involved. They've never been in a motion picture together.
Like a traditional Hollywood
Yeah,
motion
like they
picture.
Yeah, they have
done
to
that.
act.
Yeah.
Well, yes and no. I mean, they're going to be in a big party. A lot of them are going to be themselves. So there's a little bit of element of acting, but
Yeah, there's
not.
still an element of acting.
Now, he's
That's
really
what that when they
strict
turn
about
that camera
acting.
on, people actually, okay, what am I supposed to say? And so that's the part that I'm worried about. But all of these people have done these YouTube videos. They've done videos on Facebook. They've gotten millions and millions of hits. So I think because a movie is much more structured than what they do. It's just like the music is much more structured. You know what you're doing. Now you have to make it your own, but there's 200 people that are standing around you just like right now, and there has to be some kind of structure. So, but that's just one of the things we're doing. We're also building a restaurant.
a restaurant.
Yeah, that's how this all started. I had an idea to build a steak restaurant in the Hollywood Vine area. And I turned around and I said, you know what, I got an idea. I want to open a steak restaurant. And then he just started. Got this guy involved, and now we've got the restaurant people involved, we've got the location involved, we had the financing, and as you all know, financing fell through, and we're doing it again. We have half of it, and we want to open a real upscale Hollywood-themed restaurant.
What we want to do is bring in like the old Hollywood back to Hollywood. Because I mean, there's a lot of restaurants opening up right now. I mean, there's a lot of restaurants in Hollywood, but it's more catered to tourists, and it's not like the old Hollywood. Back in the old Hollywood days.
Like what era were you talking about when
Yeah,
you say
I mean,
old?
you know,
40s, 50s?
40s, 50s, even up to like what, 80s? I think they had
Well,
these old
60s, 80s, you
60s.
still had Chasen's. You had a lot of old Hollywood restaurants that had
you know, all these
a specialty
restaurants
food.
that they're closed now, but certain groups would always go there because that was like the old Hollywood. You could go and see your friends. You could see a lot of the Hollywood people go there. That type of restaurants is gone. It's not there anymore. So what we were thinking about is kind of bringing that back, and we thought the only way to do that is to partner up with someone who's like the top steak house in this country.
Yes.
In other words, not use our name, but bring them in, partner with them, and bring in what Ken and I would do is bring the Hollywood aspect to it. Call our friends, like musician friends of mine, like John Legend or Stevie Wonder, those guys,
To perform or to?
to come
Both.
in to perform.
Wow.
We'll have a piano. If Stevie Wonder comes in and if he wants to sit down and play a little bit, I'm not gonna stop him.
No way. And we're going to have a recording booth so that we can do segments, because we're also going to have a reality show about the restaurant, about us, about building the restaurant, and the other restaurants that this chain has. It's privately owned, but they have 13 different restaurants across the world, and that's going to be part of it. And our restaurant is going to be the Hollywood theme. We want to have premieres there. We want to have after parties. We want to have charity events. Omar and I are very close to Children's Hospital in Hollywood, and we want to do whatever we can for kids and hospitals. So we want to have a lot of Hollywood interaction. And you know, when you go to a restaurant, they say, oh, so-and-so owns this. And you go in and there's nobody there. There's just, we want actors to come there. We want them to eat freely and feel comfortable. And we want them to be our guests most of the time. So we want it so that it's full of Hollywood people. location is Hollywood and Vine, and that's the new and upcoming high-scale Hollywood. They're building, Netflix is building a high-rise there, and Apple is building a high-rise there.
Apple is actually building 2 high-rises next to the Capitol Records. You know that round building?
Yes,
Capitol
yes.
Records? Right next to it, it's like a big parking lot, if you recall. Apple is building 2 tall buildings there, so they're going to be moving a lot of their people.
You mean like a high-rise is a tall building?
2 high-rises.
It's a tall building, yeah.
Are you making fun of me, or,
Yes, I am.
or you're
Yes.
just enhancing
They know
the
it.
conversation?
I know it. She knows it. You're the only one that didn't know I was making fun of you.
I'm sorry that I was not able to explain it.
Just say high-rise. You're all right.
High-rise are
High-rise.
tall buildings.
No, tall building is just a tall building. This is a tall
But
building.
tall building is the same as a high-rise.
No,
High-rise
a tall
is
building is a
cooler.
high-rise.
Okay.
It sounds cooler.
Okay, can you ignore him
Yeah,
for a
it's
second?
cooler.
And I'm just going to continue talking. And the Netflix, you know, the company, they're moving their executives right there in that building that they're building across the street from the W.
Is it going to be a high building?
It's going to be a high. That one
It's
is
going to
going
be
to be
a tall
high
building?
rise.
Oh, that's
Not
going to be
a
a high
tall
building.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be right there in the midst of all of that. And there's really not a restaurant that can cater to all the executives in that area. And we
Everybody
also-
moved to Beverly Hills. They're all in Beverly Hills. We think Hollywood is Hollywood, and Hollywood and Vine is the corner that everybody knew for years. That was where Hollywood was. Hollywood and Vine. That's where you got to go. So it's being redone. They've got the Pantages. They've got the W.
And plus the Pantages.
Yes,
Right?
that-
It's only a half a block from there. What is it, 6 nights a week?
Yeah.
They have shows, which holds, what, about 2,000 people? Whatever
Yeah,
it is.
and they've got-
And it's packed. So people can walk half a block to come to the restaurant. So,
And Hamilton is coming to the Pantages.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, they were sold out already.
Sold out.
Oh, man.
I didn't get it. I was like,
Hey, you know that.
My
You know
son
somebody
owns a
there.
ticket agency,
Can-
so we
We can
have
go?
tickets. Yeah. Oh, it costs
You're
money.
not kidding.
Everything costs money, like the restaurant costs
Oh,
money.
it costs money.
Everything costs money.
Well,
Okay,
you
so-
pay for it, so it's okay.
Well, okay.
I already smell money. It's obviously going to have a lot of customers. Just tell us, when are you opening the restaurant?
Right after we have 1.5. We need another $3 million, $3 or $4
I
million.
would say by the end of this year.
Yeah.
By the end of this year, it will be
It
open.
should be built.
It
So
should be built and ready to go, and seeing you guys at the end of this year for the big opening. That's my
And
goal.
by then, I will have to say, can we go to the restaurant and do an episode there?
yes, of course we can. We're going to have a sound booth there, so you can do the episode
Yeah.
in perfect setting.
Absolutely.
And anything else, like if you're going to have your film festivals or whatever, you can come and announce it there, because one of our partners has a television show in China called, what's it called?
Well, he's doing several shows.
Yes, but one of them that we're going to be on as a reality show, it's called,
Hello, Hollywood.
that's what it's called, Hello Hollywood. And that's really the whole
He's
theme
gonna
of everything.
broadcast that
Hello Hollywood.
once a month from there to China.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
And so it's funny, everything is all connected, but it's all going from Hollywood to China, from China to Hollywood. So that's what we're doing. That's two or three things that we're doing, but there are so many things. Yesterday he called me up, he says, okay, from 13 we got now 7 things that we're working
Well,
on.
not,
7
those
things.
are my personal projects.
And you make
I'm
money,
related
I
to
make
you.
money.
Yeah, I'm related to you.
Okay.
I just told him I have 13 different projects that I'm working on, because he always gives me a hard time. You know, what are you working on?
Never give him a hard time.
You know? And I said 13. He kept saying 13, and I said, so I finally narrowed it down. I said 6 of them are moving forward right now. So I'm working on 6 or 7 projects. You know, I'm getting involved in clothing business also.
Also.
I'll have my own suits and
See,
department
right now we
stores.
only have one suit. He wears the pants and I wear the jacket. So we're gonna fix this
actually
so
match,
we have more suits. So-
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your
well,
clothing business?
I'm just starting it now. I'm collaborating with this apparel company to do suits, because I wear suits.
Wait, what nationality is the guy who's in the apparel company?
I don't think that's really important. what nationality.
But they're making clothes in China.
No, he's
My guy sends it to Hong Kong.
No, they make it in
This
China,
is
but the
made in
gentleman
Hong
is
Kong.
not Chinese.
This is made in Hong Kong. It's got my name on it.
But they manufacture it in China.
Right.
But the guy is not Chinese.
I know, but you see, everything goes back to China.
Back to China.
Thank you. And I'm sorry that I cannot finish any of my sentences because he jumps in.
Okay. I won't talk anymore.
No, that's the style of the interview today.
No,
Go on, finish.
No, we will do
I'll
that.
just sit here quietly.
That's the structure.
Well, at
today.
least one sentence, and then you can go to the next thing. Well, basically, it's just because I wear suits on stage, and I wear suits when I'm out there doing red carpet events and things like that. I decided to sort of collaborate with this company, and we will do a line of suits together.
And that's in your style, because I know you have like more of like a colorful suit.
Yeah.
More
Okay,
of
I
like a
can't be
fancy
quiet
side
anymore.
of suits.
I can't.
Okay,
yes,
I finished
he
one
does.
sentence.
Yeah, I did. He does. He has a lot of like purple and,
Yeah, exactly.
and different color suits. And I like the way he dresses. I can't do it because I'm short and fat. But if you're
No, you're not.
good looking like this, you can wear anything.
You call me good looking. I know. What
Now
came
he's
over you?
surprised.
I don't know. I know it's hot.
Yeah, I don't have
I
next
haven't
year.
had lunch.
Okay, that
So-
chemistry right there is burning me out.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I wish he was a girl. We'd have such a great time together. We'd go on walks on the beach.
What are you implying, man?
You're not.
This is a
You're-
legitimate interview.
Okay,
you're
it's going
boring.
out of control. I have to take this back. Otherwise, it'll be a weird conversation. So, I mean, obviously, I feel like one of the inspiration why you open a Hollywood-themed kind of restaurant is because you both come from that business. You're from the music side of the business. You're from, obviously, the film side of business. And you are a well-recognized actor and famous for your performance, especially in Borat.
Yeah.
Did you still remember that performance? It was several years
was-
ago.
Yes, you can't forget a gift from God. So that was a great thing that happened in my life.
And that was an improv.
Yes,
Just
the whole thing was improv.
How did that happen? Like, especially that scene, that naked fighting,
That naked fight
sidekick scene. How
I
did
knew
that?
she was going to ask
This is
you
going
about
over.
it.
I'm going for
They
it.
That is the
said,
best scene.
this is what we're going to do.
Ever.
And I said, okay, if you're going to do it, I'll do it. And I believe that if you're doing something, if you're a character, you have to go all the way. Whatever it is, you go all the way. And one of the things I learned from Jim Carrey, because I was in a film with him called Man on the Moon, is you go all the way up to the cliff and then you jump. You don't just you jump. You have to take that risk. That's what entertaining people is about. And we took all the risks we could take. We wanted people to laugh and to think. And they
So
did.
what is he going to do? What he's going to do now is he's going to reenact that scene with one of the camera guys.
I don't think so. They didn't look. They all didn't look like they were into it.
They're like
of them
looking
already
away.
But
That
it
was
was
very funny. That was probably one of the funniest scenes.
Yeah, that
in one
was.
of the funniest movies. You know, I gotta tell you something. When I go with this guy, anywhere we go, doesn't matter where we are, people approach him. No matter where we go. I mean, listen, I've been out with John Legend, you know, the musician.
Yeah.
He doesn't, you know, he gets once in a while, people come up to him and they recognize him. Oh, but with this guy, everywhere he goes, he gets recognized.
Especially
he
if
has
I'm
that
naked.
charisma.
You know, he gets
and
recognized.
they know me more.
Because that movie was probably just people that seen it, they just go crazy over that movie.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Larry Charles. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you for meeting me.
Anything for Iraq's highest ranking general. We've been through a lot together. What can I do for you?
You remember about 9 months ago, you said you were going to pull out of Iraq?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you totally pulled out.
Pretty sure that I pulled out. Yeah, I pulled out and dispatched my troops in Kuwait.
Maybe you think you did, but you must have left a few Navy SEALs swimming around, because now I have an American military base in my country.
We were so careful.
You went in with almost no protection.
Okay, but I have good control of my army. I know when to pull out.
Yeah? What about Vietnam?
Years ago, I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, nevertheless, we have to do something about it.
How do you even know it's mine? It could be British or French.
Because it looks just like you.
Handsome.
And anyway, I haven't been invaded since you left.
Really?
Oh, like you care, huh? All the time you were inside with me, all you could think about was being inside of Iran. Oh, who's that? Pakistan? What, are you invading Pakistan now?
No, I don't know. It's complicated. Look, maybe I stayed in you a little bit longer than I meant to.
I kept telling you, pull out, pull out.
I didn't want to leave until you finished. You know, rebuilding a stable government.
I can finish myself, thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't even come and talk to you, you know that? I'm going to give your military base to the Germans. They've been wanting a military presence forever.
Wait. I want to keep it.
How are you going to pay for it? You can't afford a military base. You can't even afford your own health care.
We'll make it work. I'll talk to China. I'll take out another loan.
You would do that for me?
I do it all the time.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you remember when I first invaded you? We had something special.
Yeah. I guess I like the attention.
Of course you did. We can have that again. Just you and me.
What about Afghanistan?
Oh, I want to be in that slut forever.